Welcome back to Endless Space 2. This episode is going to be a little different in that I recorded 2 sessions that frankly weren't very interesting. A lot of it was me just managing my empire. So, to change things up and make things maybe a little bit of a better experience, I've decided to kind of mash them together with editing. So this episode's going to have a lot more editing tricks in it and things like that to help things move along. I skipped a lot of decision paralysis on my end and that sort of thing. So I hope you like it. Last time, we did a lot, really. We finished the war with the Cravers. We ended up taking their capital, severely hurting a lot of their smaller stuff. And, yeah, generally expanded a little bit. Gotten some fights. We met my boy Horatio, who is over here. I don't know how I'm going to get to him anytime soon. I found this minor civilization, which I think I'm going to try to take over. I also might bully the academy a little bit, but I don't know if I want to quite do that yet. Alright, so, next I think...
What do you sound like when you scream?
Okay, next we're getting into some personal questions with the Cravers. I'm going to close my borders to them. Alright, next. Gone? Alright, this guy's a quest. So if I intercept him, he's headed here, then I will really get some cool stuff, basically. I'm going to create this scout. I'm going to use this turn just to probe up this area. This is the Craver capital, so we have the medium lava, we've got a huge desert, and then we have the Craver capital, called Husk. I actually really like the design of it. It looks like it's been just, like, shelled to death, like, from orbit. It just has all these huge craters that are all, like, filled in now with water and stuff. I really like it aesthetically. Alright, we got some, Orichalcix, I believe it's pronounced. And then we have Altilla Shield. Got some militarist interest coming. Some production I need to do over here. So what are we looking at here? I'm going to do intensive cultivation, boost that a little bit. And then I think I'm going to settle on, I think it's going to be here. Yeah. I think this is where I'm drilling with my behemoth. But that's going to give me Voidstone, which I've been using to upgrade my systems. So, alright, now we're back here with Duce. I'm going to turn this over to, I guess, Exosign stations for now. This will give me +2 science per person on this planet. After that, I'm thinking maybe probably the Intergalactic Technology Center. That's going to give me a lot of production. Or science, rather. Next up here, we got Bracia. I suppose I will upgrade this to level 3. It's been treating me pretty well so far. Upgrade that. There is some extra room on it because of all the amoebas. So I think I'm going to ship them off to Biasharus. So for that, once you do your first modernization upgrade, which is this, you have the option down here in your little spaceport to throw populations in there. I'm going to put 2 in there. And then you can choose a destination for them. So I want it to go here to this colony. The next turn, they're all going to end up in a little ship that is going to slowly move on. How does Horatio like me? Are we cool?
Your contact with us brings more worry than joy. Horatio, do not trust you.
They don't trust me. I mean, we have just met, and it's... Honestly, I get it. I don't think I'm going to be befriending them anytime soon, and generally, being at peace is bad for my honor, so maybe I'll just kind of deal with him. Now that I'm kind of in the positive on certain aspects, I'm hoping that my civilization will kind of accelerate a little bit. It's honestly a bit behind, in a lot of respects. All right, so last time I mentioned that we started the Academy quest. I've chose to be on the team to destroy it. Even though I probably should have picked the other side, but that's okay. So, funny enough, actually, my teammates are everyone I hate, and Horatio is the only one on the other team, presumably. Battles around Lonestones are only allowed between empires from different teams. Any empire on the winning side will have all the reparations forgiven. Words are easy. Okay, so now we need to find these lodestone systems. They're generally just like around. They're just kind of floating out on their own. You pretty much have to use probes to find them, and then you fly out to get them. Okay, this is the pirate system here. I'm gonna blitz here. Got them. I didn't really get as much as I would have hoped. I got some really good luxury resources and a lot of Hyperion. I was hoping for like straight money, you know? Alright, so now that I'm here with my colony ship, I can colonize. Looks like my best pick is going to be the medium snow as the best food. So I'll probe this pirate lair remain as well. Hyperion again. Okay, we're gonna colonize the snow. Alright. I think I will do science this time. I'm not planning on any wars right in the immediate future. So I don't think I need the militarist laws.
Horatio's plans for this galaxy do not include your meddling and rudeness.
Sounds like me. I've been editing the older episodes, and the amount of times I call other empires' actions rude is astounding. But you know, I think we can all agree, they're rude. Alright, I'm going to do predictive logistics, followed by pulvis production. They want an alliance. If you accept the request, you will declare war against the Sophons. I don't know. There is certainly benefit to fighting the Sophons, despite how scary they are. They are kind of the bully of this game.
Careful, you're messing with the smart ones.
I think I'm gonna pass Horatio. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I want to. But I think I need more time to get my economy and stability under control. You're just gonna have to deal. I'm also looking forward to this mining ship being done. Woodpecker. I'm tempted to rush it because I think it's going to be a game changer, but it's too risky, to be quite honest. The system is full, so I should probably colonize here. Spend the 2 turns on it. How about that those Sophons though, huh? Who would expect they would be the bully? They're like the the classic nerd bully. All right, so I have the power to look at moon anomalies. Oh man, someone beat me to getting the hint. There's a quest, or there's a character that you have to catch. Once you catch him, he becomes a hero. It's pretty good. I was not able to catch him in time. I love the idea that this lava planet has coral reefs. Imagine that. Coral reefs in lava? That's so cool. And apparently there's some friendly locals, which you wouldn't really expect from a lava planet. Wouldn't really expect a lot of locals, but... Alt soils. Yeah, this is the only reason why this place isn't a positive for food in the first place. Guilty Center, I really like. I wanna use more of those, but it isn't time yet. I want another alliance. I'm sorry, Horatio. I gotta say no, dude. Maybe in the future. I want want to give the Lumeris another shot. They're the kind of economy faction, the ones who focus largely on trade. And I want to give them another go because they seem cool, but they also don't seem very good. But their whole thing is that you basically don't colonize with a ship, you colonize with money. You just buy out your planets nearby. What's interesting about that is they can colonize all over the place as a result. They don't have to worry about borders making sense or anything like that. Here's the plan. I'm going to do industrial zones. Then I'm going to turn this into a arid for now. Yeah, which is keep it hot, I think. But what is this? How does this work? Is it temperate? Okay, no. So in that case, yeah, I'm gonna do arid. I just want to make this place a little bit easier to live in, so it grows faster. And then after that, I guess I'll colonize here, because it's gonna take a while. It should grow up pretty well by then. New population collection bonus for the Hissho. Minus 25% ship industry cost on systems. World War is such an aimless, indifferent thing. Let us forge an alliance of like-minded, if not equally attractive, partners. Sorry, man. Like, if he wasn't at war with Sophons and presumably losing, which is why he's probably freaked out, I'd be a little more into it. Okay, I've unlocked some stuff. Obsidian Penance Center. So this isn't a construction, this is just a thing that just flat out affects me passively. So I have +1 population slot on sterile planets now. Pretty cool. National Museum, where I can get some influence. Government diversity, I can change government now if I want. I don't think I want to, but... And now I can do another...
Purpose is to kill.
Oh, go away. Right on. So this is my trading company that I have currently. So here's its current yields: a little bit of science, or a little bit of money, a little bit of science. So I'm going to invest in it a little bit, hopefully without draining my economy too much. That'll let it kind of grow up a little faster. Or sorry, that'll make it more profitable. No, thank you.
Sign the deal.
No. I think one of the problems that Cravers are running into now is because they've been kind of thrown off their main industrial hub. They're pretty much starting from scratch a little bit. The problem here is that the Cravers have been here and they've eaten the planet. So it's got minus 50% yields of everything. So I have to find a way to heal the planet, basically, if I want it to do well. I'm gonna make my other trade company here, I think, though. Next up, I want more food. If anything to help me out with that. I'll build the center of the Obsidian Eagle just to get my influence up a little bit. And then I guess I'll do this, which is gonna give me even more influence. Here I'll build, I guess, an industrial zone. Maybe I should build instead of that, I'm gonna build Colonial Exchange, which is gonna give me money instead. Any good laws for me to use? Really like this one. I think I'm gonna go for it. It's one of those ones that's putting me in the negative on influence, but I think it's gonna be worth it, for sure. I am doing a lot of, like, construction, basically, so... Here's my woodpecker. I'm gonna send it over here, I think. It's gonna take six turns, but I think it'll be really nice to have all those mining probes just affecting all those planets, and they basically are gonna feed back to my main system as well. Okay, so now I have gotten plus 2% on Empire, plus 2% dust on Empire per assimilated miner faction. Pretty cool. Now I need to produce 39 influence, of which I'm producing -11. Oops. Then I will get some cool like strike craft upgrades. And now I have the Intergalactic Technology Center. Oh. Where is this? Is this down the line here? Ooh, yeah. Okay, I can see why Horatio was like that. Well, death it is. I guess this is a great time, actually, for me to get a general barometer on what their fleets are like. They have a lot of iterations. 16, 17, whatever. So looking at their main Masher ship, they are using all beam weaponry and all projectile defense. If I want to fight them, I need to use all beam weaponry, all beam defense. Yes, that's correct. Let me just double check and make sure they're not... Well, the coordinator here is kind of the opposite. It seems like generally their fleets are fairly well balanced, but they really like their beam weaponry. Now I'm starting to worry, like, if I don't fight and conquer them now, are they gonna upset the balance of the world? Oh, you know another thing I should have paid attention to, but I didn't, is how strong the individual ships were. Okay, I think they are stronger than my regular kite ships. But I do need to be a bit scared of them. Doing really good here, actually. I'm gonna sacrifice a population. Get to mint some honor. I really want to colonize here. I'm a little bit unsure if I'm gonna win this game now. Before I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat up the Cravers and then the Sophons and so on and so forth. Now I'm not so sure. I'm feeling actually pretty behind. I think I've made some bad decisions early on in the game. I guess in theory I should have been fighting a lot more. Maybe expanding a little bit less? I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, in the moment, it's really hard to know what to do. I do think I should look into getting some military behemoths, most likely. But, as is tradition with me, my economy is suffering. No, Horatio. Alright, let's make some invasion fleets. Even though it's going to tank my economy, most likely. Alright, this place is doing pretty okay now. I'm happy that it terraformed very successfully. I'm going to fire the probe to the small ash I didn't colonize yet. I'm actually low on titanium. A little crazy. Let me go to the marketplace here, and I'm gonna purchase some, I think. First, I'm gonna sell some of my extra stuff. I'm gonna sell 25 of these. What is this, Geodonics? I'm not really using this, so I'm gonna sell... Oh wait, it's worth garbage. Never mind, I'm gonna hold off then. Spuds is worth, like, okay. I forget exactly what it does. Ship construction and buyout reductions. Yeah. I'll sell 100 of those. My strategics. I'll sell 50 of these. Now I should buy some titanium, which I'll buy 15. I think that should be okay. Next, I'll build the pulvis production. This place is actually growing really fast. I'm actually really shocked about it. Let's do... I think I'll do a colonial exchange there. I'll do more production here. Okay, so now I see how the galaxy's kind of connected. I think Horatio and the Sophons were sharing a cluster. And I think the Sophons are pushing into the Horatio a little bit. I leveled up. I think I'll give him this, because I think he's actually on this system, if I remember correctly. He is. So I think that's also partly where a lot of the production is coming from. Yes. So out of the 312 production I have, 80 of it is coming from the hero. I think next time I play the Hissho, I definitely know that I need to do more stuff with behemoths quicker. Their powers are very strong, it's just I'm a little bit clumsy on how I use them. The good news is I'm about to finish the building that gives me a lot more science, so I'm hoping I can accelerate up to a point where I can be useful. And so many good techs I should get. I should also be getting military technology too. So generally I'm just like decision paralysis. How long will this take me? No longer than I would want though. I guess I'll do that, just to boost my economy. Then I'll do crust engineering. Then I'm going to focus largely on military. Perhaps even a Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is basically, you can take a behemoth and you can kind of soup it up even more. Yeah, I should go for these. I am producing a lot of antimatter now, right? Yeah, so I should lean into more antimatter stuff. Maybe I'll do advanced game theory. This guy's almost here. Next turn he's Rive. Okay. If I can boost my influence, I can get some maybe cool laws. That might help boost me up a little bit. I don't want to do it, but I think I'm going to turn this into evolved soils. I'm also going to perform a blood ritual to try to get a little more key. I want to get this place up and running as fast as I can. I think it's about time. I think I'm ready to rush it. Well, I guess I'll wait for next turn when my behemoth arrives. I think that'll be more useful. Next up, we have here, who finished all of its production. Good for it. Let's do I have anything useful here? I think I'm gonna colonize this. And I'm gonna try the Ancestral Reverence. It doesn't seem that great, but having more production in my home system might be useful. Especially since it might be nice to build more wonders and stuff. And having some of that stuff come back to me might be nice. Alright, let's end this turn. Now I get to pick my next government. It's tempting to do the militarists again, but I'm liking scientists so far, just for how things are going at the moment. Their law basically makes technologies a little bit cheaper, and really I'm just trying to focus on getting that under control. I am also tempted to change my government type, because like militarist is bound to get in no matter what, and that's fine. So I could do that. I can't do the blood ritual anymore. Unfortunate. I wasn't paying attention to what replaced it. Here we go. Extra 50% money? Might be nice. I'm not quite like, whoa, that's the best, but it's nice as an option. I think I'm gonna do, well, I should look at my systems here and figure out which one has the best science. Okay, my home world has the best science, unsurprisingly. So I will boost its science by building the F-Reality Institute. I'm gonna prioritize that. F-Reality increases your science by 40%, which is going to be huge here. I also need to get the technology that lets me colonize on toxic planets, but it's not quite a rush on that. I guess we're gonna colonize this thing as much as it hurts. So we're here, it's ours, they can't stop me. So let's get ready to build it up. I'm thinking of maybe getting that hero back over here, the one that's currently here. I'm gonna wait for this to finish first, though. He's gonna be a good way to kind of boost that early on. All right, Woodpecker, you're ready for action, I'd say. So let's see. Not really a lot of amazing resources here. But I'm going to drill the large ice because it has a little bit of food. And then I'm going to drill the tiny barren because it has some dust and a lot of science. That actually took my research down by a turn, so that's good. Turns out I need more titanium, and I don't really have any sources of it. I could take over Dorado at some point in the future. Or Zubin. But then that harkens back to the whole production problem I'm having, where I'm losing a lot of benefits. Soydan is my next best science place, so I'm going to boost that. My economy is going to cry, but it's worth it, I think. I'm excited for all this stuff to start finishing. It's going to be huge. This place is still growing up, but it's in great shape. I'm going to colonize here. Build some food-related buildings. In general, this place is kind of on autopilot. Oh yeah, here I want to do the National Museum. Now this place is filling up really fast. I guess I'll do the diligence ritual. Alright, next. So now that place is basically done, I'm gonna move this governor here. I don't think he'll complain. Why?
Horatio's plans for this galaxy do not include your meddling and rudeness.
Why are we fighting? Okay. Well, they have a behemoth. They've modified a whole lot. It's got all beam weaponry on that one. Meddling rudeness, indeed. You know, Horatio, maybe we should be pals. My only concern is, like, I'm not convinced that Horatio is actually going to be able to help me out. The scout has finished. Let me send him over here. I want him to find the system that's there. I think I just have to find it at the stage, or maybe I have to actually show up. Either way, I mean, I can have this guy show up as needs be. Maybe I'll get him into position. It's only gonna take him 2 turns to get there. Maybe I'll have him just do it. He's so fast. I will say this game is actually a lot of fun with friends, though, just because, like, there's a lot of, like, stupid stuff you can catch each other doing. Like, someone will just, like, you'll just see someone that'll have a ship that has, like, a trillion different types of probes on it, and they'll just launch it in circles. There we go. Objective achieved. So I got a defensive module and cash bonus. Sadly, I did not get the lodestone link. That's what I got for winning, I suppose. Which is powered by Orichalcix. It's just really, really good armor. It also gives you HP for the amount of damage it absorbs. That's actually really cool. I got a little bit of honor. Alright, now I need, with hero-led feats only, clear the Fanatics fleets from around the identified lodestone systems. Orbit a majority of lodestone systems until the right is complete. So, you'll see here that this little meter is going to fill up over time. Once it reaches there, in my case, I'm going to destroy it. And if theirs fills up, I guess they, like, lock it in, where it's like, it's activated or whatever, and you can't destroy it. You know what might be nice is the war banners. The advantage of war banners is that it makes you look more powerful than you actually are. It gives you plus 50% apparent health and power, even more if you're within your that bubble around the behemoths. It's a good way to look scary. Empire action. Effect on fleet. Okay. I guess I'll put it on him. The idea is I want to make it so the Sophons or whoever who's thinking about maybe going to war with me sees that fleet, or at least it's part of their calculation, and go, Oh, maybe I'll leave them alone. That's my ideal scenario. I want to be left alone. Alright, where's the other lodestone systems I need to worry about? There's one way over there, which is going to take me forever to get to. I think I'm going to try to go for it. It looks like I'm going to be taking a fairly safe route, except for the pirates. Though it is tempting just to try to conquer the pirates as well. Put them back in there. I think that they still cost the same if they're out and about. Whereas if they are in the garage, I think they still cost money. I could be wrong on that. Okay. Now I'm going to do this to boost production even further here. I didn't expect this system in particular, this one I colonized kind of late. It kind of turned into a huge powerhouse for me. This thing is no joke. How are we here? Doing okay. I'm not super excited about what this system is like. But I can't really change it right now. Everything's on the move. This is still charging up. What's this? Oh, it's my war banners. So you can see at this stage in the game, different empires will have the icon right next to their fleets that shows you what side they're on for the Academy quest. It's a nice way, like, if I'm here, I can be like, oh, that guy's on my team. That's cool. Right, so here is the... Oh yeah, Trime. Who I've not really been doing too much with. It's been just kind of there. What am I doing on food? Food's actually doing okay. I think I'll do it in the intensive cultivation. Boost the food up a little more. Excellent. I got some new money boosting stuff.
Tell us what you plan.
So let me see what we got here. Smart tax is a % bonus to money, whereas adaptive tax is only on fertile or temperate. There's none of these. Well, there's this, which is fertile. So I mean that will be worth it, I think. So we'll rush that. Importantly, though, I need to actually look at my list of things here and sort it by dust income. Okay, so it is my main place. So we'll smart tax that. Followed by Vicarous. Leave them a smart tax as well. Followed by Trime, surprisingly. I did not expect Trime to be very good at money, but maybe it's just the power of the Cravers. Okay, I think that we're good there. My main complaint is that the Cravers have eaten a lot of this place, and as a result, it's not really amazing. Kind of starting to, not quite like flatline, but I'm definitely able to sense bad times coming. I might do a Craver run at some point in the future. The problem I ran into is that I was playing it on a normal sized map, and it got really like exhausting to play. You just had to like constantly keep fighting forward and managing your old systems and.
Only make the war more painful.
All right, I'll give them some money.
Your actions will only make the war more painful.
We'll do adaptive tax here because there's a fertile planet here, so that's going to give me a lot of money. It's fertile and it's temperate, so it's going to be plus 8 money per person on there. I also might want to take these, or at least scrap with the academy a little bit. I don't know. Conquering swaths of territory is not really the Hissho's strongest quality. to me, it seems like they're much more designed for smaller scale. You know, like the domination victory, you get the capitals or whatever. Time for my next election. I'm gonna do, I think, scientists still. I am hoping at some point in the near future to change my government type. I think that's going to be great, but either way, I think that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm a little worried about the future, to be honest. We'll see. I'm not confident that a war with the Sophons is going to end well for anyone, but at the same time, I feel like if I just sit here, I'm going to die. So I'll have to figure that out. But thanks for watching. Take care.